Winner Song Min-ho has been accused of neglecting his duty as a public service worker during his alternative military service. On December 17, Dispatch published an article accusing the singer of frequently taking sick leave and alleging that he had failed to report to work at the public office. Dispatch explained, on October 30, 2024, Song Min-ho departed for an overseas trip. His destination was Hawaii, and the trip was scheduled for 5 nights and 6 days. On November 11, Dispatch visited the Mapo Community Welfare Center. Song Min-ho works there as a social service agent, assisting with the operation of the community facility. However, we were not able to meet Song Min-ho. Dispatch added, the same was true on the 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th. Even after returning from his trip to Hawaii, Song Min-ho did not report to work. Dispatch raised allegations after failing to encounter Song Min-ho even once during their 10 visits to the public office where he was supposed to be serving. The news media outlet also raised suspicion that Song Min-ho's supervisor was colluding with Song Min-ho. During the second week of November, Dispatch monitored the entrance from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. each day. Song Min-ho was nowhere to be seen. Other employees also stated, "We haven't seen him." However, his supervisor claimed that Song Min-ho had been coming to work consistently since his Hawaii vacation. When Dispatch requested access to attendance records or CCTV footage, his supervisor waved them off, saying, "That's private information, so it's not possible." The supervisor also claimed, "But, to be honest, it's really difficult for celebrities to work properly. They just lie face down on their desks. They sleep all day." Sometimes, Song Min-ho stays in a secluded room where no one can see him. He added, "Actually, we try to keep him out of sight by hiding him in a side room. It's because people come to see Song Min-ho. Also, he's dealing with some physical and mental difficulties." He also claimed that Song Min-ho would sign in, smoke, and disappear, and was frequently excused for reasons such as annual leave, sick leave, or hospitalization. When asked whether he had checked whether Song Min-ho had been hospitalized, the supervisor replied, "I heard about it from his manager." It's difficult to verify hospitalizations. Suspicion of collusion between the supervisor and Song Min-ho deepened when, upon being asked about Song Min-ho's attendance record, the supervisor claimed there was no official record and that he simply checked whether Song Min-ho had shown up for work. Interview with supervisor regarding Song Min-ho's attendance. Dispatch, "We haven't seen Song Min-ho until now." "So, when was the last time he came to work?" Supervisor, "He came to work on December 2nd. D. Is there any record to prove that he showed up on the 2nd? S. Honestly, I would check later to see if Song Min-ho came to work. He doesn't come into the office. If he's sitting in the break room next door, I check then. D. Around what time do you usually check? S. If I don't have anything scheduled, I check in the morning. If I have other tasks, I check later. D. How do you confirm his attendance if he's in the break room? S. Other than the attendance stamp, there isn't really any other official record. I check myself, and if he hasn't shown up, I call him. D. So you're saying there have been times when he didn't show up without notice? S. That's not the case. If he doesn't show up, I call him. If he says, I am not feeling well, so I am taking sick leave, then I ask for a medical certificate. There are cases where he takes annual leave or sick leave like that. D. Did you confirm that Song Min-ho was hospitalized today, the 9th? S. I heard about it from his manager. It's difficult to verify hospitalizations. In 2013, the Anti-Corruption and Civil Rights Commission investigated the working conditions of public service agents. The results revealed that 1 in 3 public service agents fell under the categories of poor performance, caution, serious, or critical. The Commission recommended that the Military Manpower Administration establish a public service agent code of conduct. It also advised the use of electronic methods such as timecards to record attendance when necessary for work management. However, even 10 years later, nothing has changed. Attendance for public service agents is still recorded manually. The system allows for possible falsification of attendance records, depending on the discretion of the supervisor. Korean netizens responded, "Say goodbye and don't bother coming back on TV. Did you really think you wouldn't get caught? Lol. I knew he'd pull something like this. He was active on TV just fine, and then right when it was time for the military, he showed up on Dr. Oh Eun-young's show talking about panic disorder. Lol. Is he going to be forced to enlist as an active duty soldier for neglecting his service? There's a precedent for this, remember Psy. I hope the world doesn't become a place where only honest people end up being fools. He should undergo a new physical examination and be re-enlisted. These celebrity punks should stay off TV. How is it that a public service agent can handle everything over the phone and not even show up, and yet they're still being protected? Re-enlist him as active duty, ASAP. Investigate him, arrest him, and send him to prison. They should also investigate that civil service supervisor. There's a 100% chance they were bribed. They should also investigate Supervisor L's transaction records for possible bribes, since he seems to be covering for him and catering to his whims. As expected, facial features really do tell a story. Someone like him needs to be sent to active duty and properly managed so he gets his act together. Min-ho, I am disappointed. People with such poor attendance should be re-enlisted and taught a lesson in discipline. Panic disorder? Try working manual labor. You'll be cured in no time. See also, boycott against IU, Girls' Generation's Yuri, and New Jeans backfires, inspires fans to show even more support.